Remember, it's sports, ni sports, ni competition tu, tutaenda tu to compete, alafu the winner will go with the belt. Na si ati ni nasema lazima nitachukua, but with the confidence I have, I know I will emerge victorious. Yeah.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our first title match this Saturday afternoon, and we'll be having William Odino, aka the Hammer, taking on Brutal Man. It is a middleweight title fight. Ojuan Kwako, as you usher in these two amazing fighters.
Naam, mpenzi mtazamaji, kama vile ambavyo umesikia Flo akisema, hii ni our first title match. Hapa ndio nasema mabibi na mabwana, mababa na wamama, wasichana na wavulana. Hapa hivi nakuambia ni chuma. On the blue corner, William Odino, aka the Hammer, atakuwa akichukuana na Kingi, the Brutal Man. Na tunaanza anaye pale hivyo on the blue corner, akiwa amevalia gloves za blue tena zaidi, akiwa amevalia gloves za baridi. Lakini kabla ya hapo hivyo tapata kuingiza center referee, ambaye si mwingine ni mtu ambaye amebobea katika masuala haya ya kuhakikisha kwamba ndondi ni ndondi, miereka ni miereka. Si mwingine ila ni Patrick Oucho. Patrick Oucho is our center referee, akipata kuingia pale kwenye cage au kizimba ukipenda. Alafu sasa tunapanda kuchukua on the blue corner pale hivyo, namuona pale na mafans wake, the Hammer William Odino. Anakuja tu mwendo ase, amevalia jezi ambayo imechorwa Hammer pale hivyo. Anasema yeye ni nyundo yake ni ya kugonga msumari ndani, kugonga msumari kuweka William Odino hapo hivyo. On the blue corner anapata kuingia the ring. Na on the red corner, wapenzi watazamaji, watu wake pale hivyo, anakwenda kwa jina the Brutal Man, ukipenda namuita Kingi. Kingi aka the Brutal Man, huyo anapata kuruka moja mbili. Akija anasema ndo anaingia pale hivyo, anatikisa misuli kujiweka mbele. The Brutal Man ndo huyo anapata karibia, asipoteze muda. Kumbuka hii ni our first title fight, na kwenda kwa jina middleweight title fight. Anakimbia sasa, anakula pale hivyo, anasema haka nikitema utajua ujui, Anakwenda kwa jina Brutal Man, ambaye ni challenger, anataka kunyakua mshipi wa middleweight fight hapo hivyo. Kocha wake hapo hivyo, master.
Into the eighth bout here. This is a fight, a clash of the titans. William Odino, the Hammerman, who actually has an achievement of the first round KO in his last two meetings. If you remember very well, in the second edition of the Lfne, he knocked down someone in the first 3 seconds of the first round of the exhibition match between him and his opponent. This is William Odino, the Hammerman, who is also a Matatu driver from 2013. Looking for a competitor for him has been very, very, very tough for him. And also a Kisumu Day alumni who also has a son, a 1-year-old son from Nairobi, who is also known as The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
So Dwayne Johnson's father was not an easy fighter to find an opponent for. Lfne went all over the country looking for an opponent, looking for a nail for the Hammer, and eventually we landed on Kingi, aka the Brutal Man, a very good boxer, making his debut at Lfne. His coach is Bruce the Strongman Tompo, a very energetic man. He is here at the expense of any fighter willing to go into the coach with him. He has lived in Nairobi, lived in Mombasa, and today he is the only person that accepted a match with the heavy-hitting Hammer William Odino.
All right, last year an opponent actually vanished before joining William Odino in the ring in Kampala, Uganda, in fear of the KOs and the TKOs from the Hammerman, William Odino. Into the first round now, and we are expecting a very hefty and a very entertaining bout here. William Odino in the blue corner, and in the red corner stands Elijah Kingi, also known as Brutal Man. Now just looking out, Kingi using some Cobra squads. Oh my goodness!
Okay. Kingi got him.
Tough jabs there.
Kingi got him.
Tough jabs there. Kingi got William Odino.
Left hooks. Kingi with the beautiful left hooks.
Almost taking down William Odino, but not yet able. Lower kick there now. Kingi with a good lower kick.
Beautiful feints.
And some teases there.
Beautiful feints by
William Odino looking to charge forward. An uppercut hook there.
Just missed by an eyelash or a whisker.
Wow. Wow.
Elijah Kingi standing up to his name, Brutal Man, proving that he is not the nail against the hammer.
Wow. I think
referee intervention.
The left glove of William Odino, the hammerman, almost got off. And the referee is trying to make sure that they are okay. But then look at the back of the referee, Elijah Kingi. Elijah Kingi with some highlights there and some psyching.
Showboating.
Arenza.
Showboating.
Wow.
Looks like he was very ready for this.
Very
ready for the hammer. He told me that he is not scared. I asked him, where do you get your confidence from?
Yes.
He asked me, have you seen my coach?
I like his coach. Born in Mombasa, lived in California for 5 years. And he says he's an expert grandmaster.
It is not yet over for William Odino. The Kayole driver is known to go through the hits and bring his own hits in the process again.
Now, taking a look at now, he's just using some Cobra squad, some Cobra styles here, just trying to intimidate his opponent. William Odino looking out for some lower kicks here in the first round. Still not yet able to throw even one jab on Elijah Kingi, his opponent, but then using and compromising on some lower kicks. Elijah Kingi almost got him off, but William Odino able to stand and able to close the distance, because he knows if the distance is so high or the distance is so far, Elijah Kingi has the upper hand to knock him down.
Yes, Elijah has the reach advantage. He has the longer arms, longer feet.
Wow.
But Odino is the stronger fighter.
Down.
The beautiful judo takedown there. Elijah on the bottom with William Odino inside control.
The first round almost over, but now comes on top William Odino.
William Odino looking for a arm triangle choke.
The hammerman on top of Elijah Kingi. Oh my goodness. And
he's
now
looking for the triangle arm choke.
Let's now take a look if things will.
I do not think it can materialize unless William Odino moves to the right side of his opponent. At half guard, he is not able to complete this choke, which has forced him to release it. His only option now is heavy ground and pound, which I think he can use to finish these fights again.
All right, now William Odino almost now showing why he knocked down someone in the first round in the Lfne 2, and now on top of Elijah Kingi.
Actually, Elijah Kingi
on top, and now ground and pounding. William Odino on the receiving end of the attacks here, grounding and pounding from Elijah Kingi. What will the referee say here? Will he tap out? Will he be knocking down William Odino? Oh no!
Beautiful hip escape.
Wow! The first round has been hefty. The receiving end and the attacking end of Elijah Kingi, I must say, they must be hefty. They must be heavy, because looking at how the gloves of William Odino are being unfolded and are being pulling off over and over time, it shows you how Elijah Kingi was prepared.
This is the best left hook I have seen at Lfne 4 today. Mr. Kingi seems to be taking it right from his hip, swinging with all power without loading up his hand, which makes him efficient, powerful, and speedy at the same time.
Look at those. Look at that grounding and pounding.
Beautiful hip escape though.
Wow.
The hip escape.
Odino must have been very creative to escape that.
Very powerful, very creative, very strong, very explosive to use the hip escape from the bottom. Although it was too late at the end of the first round. I have the first round for Mr. Elijah, the Brutal Man Kingi. How do you have it, Segini?
Wow. Out of expectations. Out of expectations. No one thought this could be heading into a second round, and we are ready into a second round now. In the red corner stands Elijah Kingi, in the blue corner stands William Odino. Now Elijah Kingi using the Cobra style fist of just intimidating his opponent Odino the Hammerman in the second round, while Odino also trying to use the same skill, but then aiming at an uppercut, aiming at a jab, aiming at also a lower kick. He gets it now.
Beautiful body kick for Odino. The body on Elijah Kingi looks like it has been carved by a chisel. Looks like he's hitting the gym on a daily and more.
Nice jab. Nice jab. William Odino chasing it.
He has to be careful not to chase Kingi because he can find himself on the receiving end of a very heavy and invisible left hook. As we have seen, Elijah Kingi is releasing them after beautiful feints, confusing his powerful and very...
a miss! That could have been very hefty. That could have took down William Odino.
Sagini, this fight is getting the words out of my mouth. Sagini, this is a highly anticipated match in which we did not think we will be seeing the second round. Elijah Kingi proving himself, taking himself to the second round against the heavy hitting.
They are having a disagreement with the referee.
I think that was
the
a low
referee
blow.
saying?
I think it was a low blow. He hit his opponent below the belt. Elijah Kingi seems to be checking on his marbles and pebbles.
I think at this end, William Odino must be at the frustrating end, and is being frustrated by the challenger Elijah Kingi,
of course,
because you can take a look at how they got into a disagreement with the referee. It shows you how he is being frustrated.
Kenyans,
my goodness.
Kenyans will tell you amemfinya.
Wow.
Inaonekana.
My director at the backyard, they're also going to a frenzy. They know this second round is going into a very tough one.
We are loving it.
Wow.
We are loving it. The directors are loving it. Producers are loving it. The fans are loving it. Sagini is loving it. You're here with the live show. Catch Lfne for second round. William Odino versus Elijah Kingi. Highly anticipated match. Let us see how it unfolds.
Into the second round, Odino on the receiving end, but at the same time also trying to reverse and turn tables. Elijah Kingi, the challenger, still able and still very
beautiful high kick.
Still very able to concentrate and remain in contention to take down William Odino. And now Odino charges forward, looking out for a takedown on a clinch fist. Both men on their feet.
Elijah should be careful not to give his back to,
because if he
Odino.
does so, he might be able to be submitted into a triangular choke.
Guaranteed, because
on the ground.
Guaranteed, because William Odino has been working on his jiu-jitsu with the coach Patrick Oucho. We see them here in the clinch. They seem to be having the same style of fighting, except that Elijah Kingi has more feints and William Odino is more of a direct and clear attacker.
They are both using the Cobra style, which is normally known for intimidating their opponent, and also making sure that you're just taking your time to time your opponent. Second round is over here.
Not as exciting as the first round.
Not as exciting as the first round, as you said earlier. We are expecting a very tough third round. Maybe what do you think the coach to Elijah Kingi is telling, or maybe must be thinking
he's
to tell Elijah Kingi?
The coach is actually dancing as we speak. What he should be telling his student
look at the replays there. Look at the coach.
This is what Elijah Kingi should be doing. Elijah Kingi should be fighting from the outside.
Yes.
Because he has the reach advantage. If he can secure a knockdown from the outside, he can then attack on the ground, deliver the ground and pound, and finish this fight.
Yes.
Not easier said than done.
Nice low kick, but then a very nice return jab
Odino
from Elijah Kingi.
Odino seems to be letting his hands low when Kingi is attacking. Although Kingi lets his hands down, it is his style of fighting. He fights from far from his opponent, keeping the distance, keeping his hands down so that he can see, but he does not allow his opponent the same privileges and advantages.
Elijah Kingi, who is very good in boxing and taekwondo, making his debut in the Lfne, and also coached under coach Bruce, the strongman, also known as Tompo, with an experience of 10 years. Tompo also has an experience of 20 years in mixed martial arts. Into the third round now, starting also on a high note here. And William Odino on the attacking end. Elijah Kingi on the receiving end in the red corner. And now into a left jab here. William Odino now knows that this is the final round. I must make things happen. I must make things happen. A nice upper kick there from Elijah Kingi. But when William Odino here knows that I must make sure that things happen, and holds on to Elijah Kingi on the walls of the cage, which goes against the rules of the game. And the referee says, you must not do that. Get away from the cage.
Yes, they are not allowed to hold the cage while they're fighting. The fight should be fair and square. Every fighter is supposed to use their own body, and only the cage can be used to support the body, but never grabbed and used to stand up or get back in position. Mr. William Odino seems to be fighting angry in the third round.
He is frustrated.
I think he is currently nose bleeding. Elijah Kingi proving he is the brutal man in this.
I told you from the
light heavyweight fight against the heavy hitting William Odino.
From the first and the second round, I just saw the moment when William Odino got into this disagreement with the referee, throwing hands in the air. That showed exactly that William Odino was getting frustrated. Look at that nice,
beautiful front,
high kick there from Elijah Kingi, who is posing
the nose bleeding.
Who is posing a very nice challenge onto William Odino. If you didn't watch the Lfne 2, William Odino had a knockout win in the first 3 wins, in the first 3 seconds of the first round, and things got very exciting. What do you think, what's going on in the mind of William Odino at the moment?
William Odino must be surprised that he has faced an opponent who came late into the card, and he has been able to take him to the third round. Not only take him to the third round, he has been able to make him bleed. He has been able to knock him down. He has been able to control him on the ground, proving that Elijah Kingi is a fighter worth his salt. As his coach told us, he is experiencing the advantages of having a coach with international exposure.
And actually, in the interview earlier on, wow, look at those right and left jabs. A very good tease from Elijah Kingi there to William Odino. His coach Tom Poe told us they are looking for a finish, not a decision. But Odino never wants to give up. A nice jab, and now into a ground and pound on the ground of the cage. Might he be finishing? Might he be finishing? Odino,
William Odino in the third round via ground and pound knockout.
That is a KO. A KO.
Beautiful knockout by William Odino.
A very nice KO.
He went through the fire.
The hammer hammers Elijah Kingi. And this has been the war, a clash of the titans.
Very good show by the hammer, who was able to go through the adversity presented by Elijah Kingi, currently on the ground and in need of medical attention. Still some heavy ground and pound from Odino, who was able to secure his leg when he threw the kick and hit him with the right hand that sent him to the canvas.
Look at that. Look at that. A very nice right jab followed by a takedown. Then some good ground pounds, which knocks out Elijah Kingi in the road corner. And at least I can say William Odino has come out on top. That's a good comeback.
Great comeback for the defending light heavyweight champ, who currently looks like he will be taking hold.
What can you say about Elijah Kingi? A good challenge?
Kingi is a great challenge.
A good challenge.
Elijah Kingi has proved himself. Not many people can stay in the octagon for 10 seconds with a mighty hammer. But he has been able to go all 3 rounds. Although he has been finished, it is nothing for him to be ashamed of. It is nothing for him to hang his head about. He is supposed to be proud. His coach should be proud. His people should be proud. He has put up a good fight against one of the best fighters in the country, who after this win will be going to Turkey and also has to visit the United States of America alongside Felice Tamugo for their championship acknowledgements.
Wow. Look at the champion there.
The president happy.
And I must say the president there coming in to just give a hand and congratulate the challenger, and congratulate the challenger here, there on the fight, because they know that he has posed a very nice challenge onto the hammer, that is William Odino, because he has posed a good challenge. He has made things tougher for William Odino. He has made things go helter-skelter. He has made William Odino to stretch. He has made Odino also to make sure that he gets that sweat. He drops that sweat because at LFNE2, he didn't do much. He didn't do that much in the LFNE2 because in the LFNE2, William Odino knocked down someone in the first 3 seconds of the first round in their bout, which was the exhibition bout. And you can just see there some good sportsmanship. And Kingi with William Odino just conversing in good faith and in good armor, in good peace, just telling his opponent, the challenger, that you have given me a very nice challenge. It has been very well in the middleweight category, and it has also been well going down with you. He's almost shedding tears, Elijah Kingi, but then he knows he has posed a good challenge. Where KO, he wins a third KO in LFNE. Elijah Kingi there raised the hand with William Odino, hugging and showing some love to him. This has been a fight of the Titans. This has been a fight of